Mhm.
What if we went live on April Fool's Day, but the whole joke was that we just continued playing the game as scheduled and as expected? Would
That
that be
doesn't sound like a joke.
That's a no, it's a good bit. It's a good bit. It's like you expect a joke, and so instead you get no joke at all.
Are they expecting a bit?
Well, people were expecting a Masterpieces episode.
No, we told them in advance that we didn't get one done this year.
Damn it. You could have leaned into the bit being there's no Masterpieces episode.
No, there was no bit. It was just
bitless.
Just what happened.
Do you mind telling us what the proposed game was going to be?
I mean, we're just gonna do it next year, so.
Okay. We're starting to wait an entire 365 days
Yeah.
for it. This is a very good bit. Okay, yeah. Thematic Mantis is on board.
There was like a super last minute idea to like 3 days ago to try to do the Mario movie, but probably would not have worked out. So.
Which Mario movie? The good one?
That was the fact that we weren't able to decide. Is part of why it didn't work out.
There should have only ever been one Mario movie. That's the problem. You wouldn't have had that issue.
Also, one might say there never was a good Mario movie.
Probably not. Oh. Let me move this out of the way so I can add chat. Alright. Okay. I've wandered into a part of the map I do not recognize.
It's the desert.
Yeah, but I figured I was going back into the city. So how do I get back?
This is the way back to the city from where you were, at least.
Oh, okay. I'm good. Okay. I'm just gonna follow this pipe.
A particular choice not to fast travel, but
I don't know where all the fast travel points are.
they're the safe points on the mini map. They're the 3 blue squares.
So the ones coming up?
Yeah. Along with the city.
Hey, the original was really good. I like bad movies. At least the original had like personality.
Yeah, the original has like so many like wild practical sets and effects and stuff. At least, like it at least is a movie that makes you feel something.
It has a good setting. The new one was very fun on opening night, surrounded by a bunch of families and people excited to see Mario and seeing all those like callbacks, but I've felt no draw to rewatch it at all.
It's a movie that like entirely hinges on you being 5 years old. And honestly, I feel like we shouldn't just excuse things for the fact that they're made for children, because there's really good stuff made for children. Like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was a fucking incredible movie made for children.
Yeah. I should see that one.
So the main quest is at Pascal's Village.
Yes, it is.
And all these side quests sitting around mainly depend on like how much do you care about doing these side quests.
Well, the one we did with the red hooded character was excellent. When we found out about the E series,
yeah,
androids.
I enjoy a lot of the side quests in this game, but I know in Route A you weren't really digging them that much.
I'm probably a little bit more open to doing them now because there's nothing in the story that is going to be new for a little while. So if I want to see new content that's interesting, then I'll go ahead and do some side quests.
What we should do is progress through the main story a little bit so that we could start the Emil side quest. Because that one involves a lot of running around, and it makes sense to do it alongside other side quests.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. That's all I ever needed. It was just a plan. What is that?
That's That's a machine life form.
Okay, well, it's going to die now.
Yeah, so those cylinder ones, they are not targets, but they are explosives. So you don't have to attack them, but they will do AoE damage around them.
Okay. All right, Pascal's village.
Mm-hmm.
Transport. Unavailable due to sig.
That just means it's being dumb. Go to near the tower. That's the closest spot.
Okay. So, Thematic Mantis, how's your Monday? Your April Fool's Day? Your post-Easter weekend? Okay.
And go left to your left. Straight. The a little right. The main story objective is on the mini map. It's the big 4-square diamond.
Okay. Just run straight towards it.
Mm-hmm. And the 1-square diamonds are side quest objectives. And the round red target symbols are side quests you have not started.
Gotcha. We are not doing the parade ever.
The parade is easier when you're higher level, but it's never fun.
And my guess is that the machines just arrive and there's no real twist. Oh. Hello.
What was all that about?
No idea.
Pretty good. I passed my oral exam for my music technology master's degree. Wow. That's great. Congrats. So very exhausted, but have a weight lifted. How are you? We're doing great. Well, I won't speak for Melanie. Melanie, how are you doing?
Tired. It's Monday.
Yeah. I've had worse Mondays. Oh, this is embarrassing, but if you must know, I was arguing with my child. You don't say. That boy just refuses to listen to me. And now he's gone and run off to who knows where. This is terribly forward of me. Would you mind finding him and bringing him home? I'd go myself, but I'd never survive out there on my own. I will agree to help. We'll see what we can do. Look at you, you big softy. Family squabble. Alright. Pascal.
So this machine mother has a child, eh? It's surprising to see them form familial units like that. I wonder if they'll let us examine their brain circuits if we bring the kid home.
Your scientific curiosity is getting out of hand, 9S.
Joking, I'm joking. Mostly.
I like 2B just being like, yeah, okay, dude, you're getting weird about it.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes. Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course.
2B and 9S have a real Sonic and Tails relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Pascal, why did you choose not to fight? We have been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends, time and time again. Losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. That's why I decided I'd had enough.
Yes, 2B?
Do you know anything about the aliens? The aliens? You mean the ones who created us? I'm sorry, there's not much I can tell you. We've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say that the fact that they never give us orders anymore is also a reason why we quit fighting.
Yes, 2B?
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but
Forest Kingdom?
yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Okay. We should check out that Forest Kingdom. Pascal wanted to ask you something. Ask you about the being pacifists. You wish to know the reason we in the village detest fighting? Well, it's a bit of a heady concept, but in the end, I suppose it's because conflict has ceased to have meaning for us. Care to explain? We machines are weapons created for the purpose of waging war. However, this war simply goes on and on with no end in sight. We have come to realize that the cost of fighting for us as individuals far outweighs any benefits that victory might bring. I believe we will eventually live to see a day where androids and machine life forms are able to live together in peace. Not likely. I think there's supposed to be a quest? You mean our day-to-day existence?
You did get the main quest to go to the Forest Kingdom.
Yeah, but there's a red dot. If I look at...
Remember, there's elevation in the village. Oh, although Pascal has a quest over him.
Does he?
Yeah.
Let me ask the last thing. Ask about the shop. Why is there a shop in your village, Pascal? It's not like that you folks use money. Oh, we do. For us, simple materials take the role of currency. Each machine is an equal, which means the traditional capitalistic acquisition systems of the past don't work for us. Instead, our economy is focused on trading materials according to one's need. Was a lesson we learned from mankind's past history. Most fascinating, don't you think? We made it a point of emphasis to teach our children about different economic systems. You should speak to them if the subject is of further interest. Is that the quest? I'd like you to collect and bring back any information you find regarding the old world during your travels. I'm hoping to use whatever knowledge remains of the old world to make life better for those of us here in the village. Okay. Thank you. Please show me anything of interest you find. All right. So you have to answer like 4 different questions, but...
Yeah. And I check your quest log because it said updated twice, so I think you might already have something.
Active quests. Family squabble. Data on the old world.
Yeah, so you happened to just pick up stuff already before activating a quest.
So I should talk to him again?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Pascal, is this the kind of old world information you were looking for? I do not remember any of this. Thank you so much. I find this data from mankind to be ever so fascinating. I know it's not much, but please take this as thanks. Okay. That's fine, I guess. You there, you must help me at once. What, me? My son had put some kind of electronic lock on our house and hold his fool self inside. I gotta hack it, don't I? I've been standing out here for ages and he's simply not responding to me at all. I think what you need is a family counselor. I mean, not that machines have families to begin with. I insist that you help me get this stupid door open. Just break it down and get my son out of there. Help the mother. Alright, sheesh.
Zero is here.
Yep, that's an electronic lock, alright. Hello in there? Hello? Sun machine. Your mother is worried about you, so how about you unlock the door and come out? Looks like he's ignoring me. Proposal. Destroy the core to open the electronic lock. That seems to be my only option. Hello, Zero. Half playing, half watching, half playing Unicorn Overlord. I want to play that. I picked it up last week. I mean to get around to it. I guess I don't need to kill all of these. I just need to make my way.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
I did it!
Oh, just made it.
How are you liking Unicorn Overlord? Yeah, there's I noticed quite a bit from the beginning. There's a lot of parallels you can make to Fire Emblem.
Did you see the Fire Emblem subreddit today?
I have not. Should I?
It has become the Unicorn Overlord subreddit.
Good.
Well, I'll read. After this dialogue, I'll read it to you.
Okay. Overprotective machine. Foolish child, I was worried about you. Why on earth did you barricade yourself in there? 'Cause I was scared. Now that we're cut off from the network, I don't know what people are thinking. They're like monsters. It's scary. Can you remind me what being cut off from the network means?
It means that so the machine network is a centralized like data server where they're all like
where they're backed up
and data is being shared back and forth
Okay.
between them. But it also means that they don't really have any individual personality. So being cut off from the network means that they are now an individual, separate from the other machines.
Okay.
Which also, you know, comes with all the downsides of being an individual.
Gotcha. So it's like being cut off from the internet, and now you have to have your own personality.
I guess so.
Oh, my darling boy, it'll be all right.
Zero says I'm kind of quiet. Alex, I think that's on your end.
Mel, could you give me a sentence?
Okay, hello. How many sentences did you want?
Like 2 more.
Okay, well, I already gave you 2, technically.
Those were
So,
like
You're getting
fragments.
a little greedy if you want more than that.
I've got you nearly maxed out on OBS. You're not like peaking at all. But I can boost you in Discord, or I can.
You do boosting in Discord is probably what like the right thing to do, I think.
Okay. All right. How is that?
I guess we're gonna have to find out.
Up to 0. Oh, my darling boy, it will be all right. Mommy loves you. Wah, mama. So can I go now, or? Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for your help. And take this, I insist. Okay, evade range up +3 chip. Are there any chips for hacking? I'll try to help my son deal with his fears better from now on. Okay.
Oh, look, another quest popped up.
Oh, okay. Might as well. Wait, you're that kind android from before. I hate to admit this, but my son has locked himself inside again. I figured he'd be over that by now. He tried so hard, I know he did, but fear has gotten the better of him, and, well, here we are. The lock is even stronger this time. Without your aid, I'll probably be standing here forever. Let me try hacking it open. Okay.
I've never seen that quest activate immediately after you do the first one, so the door just like respawned immediately.
Shoot. Let me shoot it!
Is what we call environmental storytelling.
Yep. You had me worried sick, young man. I can't believe you did this again. I was scared. See, after I left the house, I started to like this one girl. I thought I was going to short circuit whenever I looked at her. I never felt that before, and it was scary. There, it's all right. Next time we'll go see her together, all right? Okay. Thank you again, truly. I don't have much to give you, but I hope this makes up for some of your troubles. Alright. Oh, and feel free to come visit my child anytime you like. He seems fond of you.
That means you're gonna have to do this a 3rd time.
Yep, that kid's got issues. Alright.
So, from the Fire Emblem subreddit. Greetings, fellow feverish Fevrith followers. The next hit SRPG featuring Lex and marriage has finally arrived. The long-rumored and wanted Fire Emblem Unicorn Overlord, being the 3rd Fire Emblem game on the PlayStation family of consoles. We also see it on the franchise debut on Xbox. Enjoy such activities as mining, a blue-haired lord. Overworld travel. Generic units like a wyvern rider that you can name Edelgard. More mining. A blonde cavalier named Clive. Metroidvania mechanics. A green archer named Rolf. More mining. A redhead wyvern rider and her redhead healer sister.
Say,
A blonde character into the
What?
church voiced
when
by
do you
Chris
think you'll
Hackney.
be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but... Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
Is there anything else I need to do before getting a meal?
Just head to the Forest Kingdom.
Okay.
A blonde character into the church voiced by Chris Hackney. A runaway prince living on an island as an old man leader of the knights saves him from the evil long dead empire rising again and only rebelling once he's of age. And oh yes, mining.
Yeah, the entire setup when I played the demo, I was like, this is Fire Emblem as shit. And then I got to the point where there's an archer, an early game archer named Rolf, and I was like, okay, this is peak.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about.
Oh, we need to complete
the
the
records
Forest
say it was
Kingdom
once a facility
quest,
known as a shopping center.
All right, might as well. I remember this one not being fun. I don't know why it wasn't fun.
The layout's a little weird.
Okay.
But the Emil quest opens up after after we do the A2 fight.
This is where we have the conversation about T-shirts.
Yes, but that was in a side quest,
Oh.
I think.
Easy. Full recovery. We can use that. It's not a medium.
Add to the main quest marker.
I think I have to go up, right?
It's on the ground floor. Just go around.
Go around.
And just keep going to the other side of the area.
Oh, here. Okay. What?
No getting through
Oh.
here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage?
Mechanism. Oh, somebody's calling me, but it looks like it's spam. Okay.
If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King. All hail the Forest King.
Who the heck is the forest?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Compound...
Sorry, 2B. We're just gonna interrupt you. My hacking. That one's tough.
The Forest King.
Hey, you're starting to win these. You can do this.
I ain't half bad. Well, I need to get that one. Okay.
Check this guy. He's just running away.
Oh, should I not be doing this?
I mean, the machine life forms just need to be destroyed. That's the whole reason.
Yeah, they should be eradicated. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry for questioning the mission.
It's going to explode!
Yeah, that's what hacking it does. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Mm-hmm.
There he is!
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
My child.
Hey
My
there,
darling
guys.
boy.
What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
Okay, what was that?
You know, actually, the April Fool's bit is that we're playing a game by Yoko Taro.
True.
These games just kind of play like an April Fool's joke.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
I never buy anything.
I forget what reset does.
5% of reviving with 20.
Oh, that I don't think that's worth it for how much space it takes up.
Probably not. Damage absorb.
It's slightly better, but it's you've already got healing on a plugin.
Yeah. I would kill for something that helps with hacking. Nothing wrong with getting some small recoveries. No one can fault me for that.
Looks like there are some hacking chips because I have found threads of people complaining about having them on Route A.
Oh,
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight.
damn it!
You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
You did it that time.
I did it. I did it. Took all of my strength.
Yeah, see that's a strategy you can use here. Just target the weaklings so you get an easy hacking minigame, and
Yeah.
then their AoE kills everything.
Boom. We did it. Cutting to the network. Is this the machines network?
No, that's the game connecting to the internet.
Okay.
It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place. I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence.
You just called it a shithole.
What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house.
Yeah.
And inside this house, all our people live together as family.
Yeah. That's how that works.
Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah. Families are good.
These machines.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
I believe there's another DLC arena around here.
can't hack the hog.
Looks like the freak show's in town.
Yeah, it turns out you can only hack machines.
Why?
You don't have to fight these guys if you just want to run past them.
Okay.
I don't remember if you get more cutscenes if you do fight them, though.
Yeah, that was the only thing that would make me want to do it.
Yeah, I don't remember, unfortunately.
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
Ready. Intruders. Get information now. Take position.
These are much fewer guys if you want to find out with them.
Give it a shot. Hack you? Oh. Okay.
Discord has desynced the audio on the stream for me, and normally I just stop watching the stream and open it back up to fix that, but it's not letting me close the stream.
Weird. Let me get out of this combat encounter real quick, and then I'll... Deadly heal.
I believe that heals you when you, What are you doing?
Fixing your stream.
I already fixed it.
Oh, okay.
I believe Deadly Heal heals you when you kill enemies. But you've already got a really good healing chip, so...
Yeah. Healing is not really an issue right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are we supposed to reach that castle?
Bridge.
Yeah, I believe that bridge there. My understanding is that this, in Route A, this is the exact spot that Joe quit the game because he couldn't figure this part out.
The bridge, in particular.
Yeah.
So those
He said he couldn't figure out how to navigate this area.
How can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
Did you say that because of the family thing? Oh, okay. Oh, we're getting another cut.
His Majesty, he's dead. The king who gave all for us. So benevolent and kind, and now he's dead. This sure is sad. It sure is. But we royal knights still have a mission. We placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child.
That child's gonna die.
What? Why would you say that?
Must raise this child
I remember the first route.
one day be king. He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection.
It took you 128 years to do that?
Well, the king just died, so...
128 years ago.
No, they established the royal kingdom
256
250 years ago,
Yeah.
and then the king died 130 years ago, 128 years ago, whatever. And now, that's like roughly the state of things now, with the new king.
I'll never let you pass. Die, exploits.
Hey, you want to hear the biggest flaw of the Switch version of Nier Automata?
It's the time between jumping into hacking and actually hacking.
Yeah.
Full load time.
So that load time is actually a pre-rendered animation that is tied to the game's frame rate, which is locked to 30 on Switch.
Oh, perfect.
By the way, you know the effect where the screen kind of glitches out and goes black and white for a second when you take heavy damage?
Uh-huh.
That effect works in exactly the same way.
Thank you, Odacat, for the resub. I'd say more, but I'm in trouble.
You can shoot through the purple and you can destroy the orange.
Got it.
So you'll want to like strategically destroy orange so that you can defend from it, and then use the purples as your opportunity to actually get hits.
Okay. Damn it.
He's really low health. You can probably just finish him off with your
Yeah.
sword.
Or not.
Or your pod.
There we go. Thank you, 2B. Thank you, Tubes. She likes to be called Tubes.
Odacat says you literally just not right now gaming to me.
Sorry, Mom, I'm gaming.
Mm-hmm.
It's up here.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the bit that Joe got confused by. You have to go over here.
This game could have used yellow paint.
It could have.
This game has a drastic lack of yellow paint.
That's what it is. And there's plenty of things that look like they could be openings, but are actually invisible walls. Which
Yeah, as much as I prefer the game exactly as it is for that, it is kind of an example of why the yellow paint is a thing.
Yep.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
How do you know what a king's castle looks like? Do you have Wikipedia?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. 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 All right. Beacon. There we go. Did it.
There you go. You're figuring it out.
I figured it out. Detonate. The other thing I could do is just I could run away. I could just leave.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9S.
Huh?
Oh!
Wait, what did
Oh!
you say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Ah,
Engage the enemy. It's one of my favorite Xenoblade songs.
I love that moment a lot, but it probably works better in Japanese. Like the nines thing. The line delivery is just weird.
It's a little weird. But 2B's also a little weird, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go down to go up. Is that how this works?
I forget the exact path, but you do need to take advantage of
heights.
verticality to get
Yeah.
around. And if dudes are rushing you, that's probably a good sign.
Yes. Best way to know if you're going the right way is if dudes are rushing you.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of dudes are rushing you now.
Yep. From the exact right spot. Okay, this is a lot easier than the first time around.
Now you know the trick to it.
Yeah. I just felt like killing you. I don't know why, you in particular.
He's in the way more than usual.
I mean, I did turn around 180 degrees in order to kill him.
The minimap really does its best in this area.
Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna impede my progress. 4 hours ago. Okay, this is the actual state of the thing.
His Majesty hasn't grown at all.
Okay, at least they addressed it.
No, not in the slightest. too dumb to figure that out.
They are machines.
Sure is a cutie, though. Yeah, so tiny and cute. We better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom.
No one at all.
Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
Yeah, it was this way.
Basically, they make it so that it's less bad that we kill a baby. This is actually a 300-year-old king of a hostile nation.
I mean, is it a hostile nation?
Well, yeah.
You're the one who came in here.
Well, I intruded, sure, but like they were really not happy about it. They didn't really seem to care how I felt. I don't know.
You intruded on their sovereign nation and just immediately started to like try to kill your way through.
Yeah, and I hacked into their minds and like I've pulled memories out of them, and maybe that felt bad, but they didn't seem to care or like ask how I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should probably go down.
Oh, also the Discord UI is just sitting all over my camera.
Oh no.
That account in the chat is definitely a bot, by the way. Created 10 minutes ago.
All right. Thanks for modding, Mel. No. I think I'm trying to go down. All right. I can go further down. I can.
Yeah, I think you gotta like be on a specific floor. Probably the one you just jumped off of.
Oh, we can go back up. Why can't we go back up?
Because you jumped down into a previous room.
That's lame. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? Why would I? We've been here before.
Because looking down.
This game is bullshit.
Up, apparently.
They use a fixed camera for most of these rooms. They can't look up or down. It's impossible.
Okay. I'm sympathetic to the stream tax, but please understand that you jumped down to a new floor that was clearly a cutoff point from what you had been doing, and then went, all right, time to just jump off the ledge.
Yeah, there was a little opening. It said there was like a little. Look, you see?
Clearly a point of no return.
Clearly a point of no return
to explore before crossing that point.
I fixed it. We're good now. I think.
I don't even remember what that is.
What is this? Why is there a huge ass door here that I can't interact with?
That's a shortcut for later.
All right.
Look, it's a ramp.
How am I supposed to get there?
Well, you walked up to the ramp and then turned around, so...
Is that what I did?
Yeah.
Okay, it looked like a bunch of rubble that I couldn't traverse over. Until I started paying attention. Oh my god!
We need to expand our castle security.
You're like trying to beat this game like at its own navigation game.
Yeah, and I really should stop. Oh, stop. Just stop. I wanna... Here. There we go.
Yeah, these guys are weaklings. You can probably just cut them down.
Especially with my little range attack here. There we go. This is just a way for me to get back up.
You just, in fact, got a golden ore.
Whoa.
So that wasn't a critical room. Like, that's not the critical story progress, but you did get something out of it.
That's nice. How helpful.
Seren says, "Hey Alex, I heard you like block pushing games."
I love block pushing games. Preferably block pushing games with a bit slower than this. I want it to be agonizing.
Like Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, it's slower.
It's actually like infuriating going back to Ocarina of Time with how slow those blocks go now.
You mean satisfying?
Okay, I think you need to be one floor up. Look up Time Bandit on Steam.
No. No, we're not playing Time Bandit.
I don't know what it is.
Block pushing game where it's like real ass time, like it will take literal hours to push a block.
Why is this part of the Alex lore?
Huh?
Like what?
No, this is
Seren must have brought this up for a reason. Why is this part of Alex's lore?
No, this is part of a Seren stream that I was watching. Seren and James were going through independent games. I forget the acronym. Is it IGF? It's what you said you wanted. Yeah, it is what I said I wanted.
Try jumping across that gap, I think.
Like that?
Yeah.
Am I gonna win now?
I sure hope so.
I'm not exactly getting rushed.
You literally ran right into that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's jump.
I didn't. I'm fine.
That would have been embarrassing.
It would have been really embarrassing. It would have been really embarrassing if I didn't like stop to wait for that thing to pass or to jump over it and instead just like.
Seren says I am half the volume of you.
How is that possible?
Do you just have Discord turned down on your computer?
That could. But you sound plenty loud in my ear.
Well, so I probably sound fine compared to the game, but this is the problem that Joe runs into constantly, where he doesn't totally understand the difference between the stuff he's hearing being balanced and his microphone being balanced against it. So and the answer, by the way, is not to turn yourself down, it's to turn everything else up.
Yeah. People are just saying it's Melanie, right?
Well, so my audio compared to the game is good. You compared to everything else, you're louder.
I'm too loud. Okay.
So here's what I suspect you've done. This is just my guess, but based on my experience with OBS, what you've done is you have turned down the game's volume and Discord's volume, but Windows is still at 100% in general. And OBS picks that up as playing back my audio and the game's audio at 50%. Instead, what you should do is have me and the game both turned up to 100, turn Windows itself down to 50, and then turn turn those things, adjust those things in OBS directly.
Okay. If I turn down the output for myself for my own headphones, that seems like is going to bring down everything else.
That'll bring you down, but it'll also make it so that like the maximum volume of the stream is lower.
Thank you for the Quagsire.
Here, do me a favor, right click when like the Windows audio and open
Yeah.
up volume mixer and send me a screenshot of that.
I don't know why I have Discord twice.
Yeah, okay. So, you see how Nier itself and Discord itself are both lower than your current headphones volume?
Yes.
So what that ends up doing is that makes like, so your headphones volume OBS doesn't, like that bar OBS does not recognize. Not like nothing you do to that bar will affect OBS, but the things you do to every other bar does affect OBS. So turning down Discord in that bar means that OBS is hearing Discord quieter.
So here's the thing that happens when I turn down my headphones is that you see the line that crosses through all of them. It brings everything down with it.
Yeah, you need to manually bring them back up.
Okay. Bring it down over here-ish. Bring it down to 50.
And you still want, on this screen, you still want...
But if I push this back up, then
like,
it brings back the headphones.
Like,
that's the thing I keep on running
so
into.
that is going to happen. So, okay, so just temporarily just put it at 100 and then... and put everything up to where we want it to, and then adjust, and then once everything's where you want it to be, then adjust the one all the way on the left based on your comfort level. So I would turn Discord all the way up.
Okay.
Nier is probably fine where it is, but you definitely want Discord all the way up, and then turn the one all the way left down to your comfort level, so that where you're hearing me right now is roughly where you think you should be hearing me.
Keep talking.
I'm certainly gonna try.
Okay, this is good.
Okay, so now I should be much louder on the stream.
Seren, Zero, Thematic Mantis, Odacat, let me know if this is good. I should probably turn myself back down too on OBS.
And I need the game stream again.
Yeah, you probably want that. Could be helpful.
I think my webcam disappeared. There it is. And as long as it still sounds good to the stream.
You sounded like you were underwater there for a half second.
That's just my that would just be my internet screwing up.
Okay.
Sren says that I'm not louder, but the stream relative volumes have equalized.
You're not louder. Only thing I can think to
Hold
do.
on, let me. I'm listening to the stream myself right now.
Yeah. I can max you out.
Okay. I sound okay. No, I sound good compared to you, and the game itself got louder.
Yeah, I could put that down. Not an issue.
Okay, my webcam still isn't there though.
I should switch over to Video
really
Ninja.
Hmm?
I should just switch over to Video Ninja for face cam. I mean, this works like 90%. I'm getting good at the shmup. Sometimes.
Okay, I have the stream open right now, and I think the volume is pretty alright.
Good. Yeah, I am like generally getting better at it. I still don't love the controls.
I just don't understand the problems that people have sometimes, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't mean to diminish the difficulty that you're having, because I understand there's like nothing more frustrating than when you're struggling through something and someone says get good, but just like whenever people complain about the shmup gameplay in this,
Yeah,
like literally they describe problems I never had.
do you play a lot of shmups?
No, I've never played a shmup besides this video game.
For me, it's the inconsistent lock-on. Or it feels like I have to tap it in order for it to re-lock onto things.
Yeah, well, yeah, once you kill something, you do need to hit lock on again.
No, it's even with just this one thing. You see, it will kind of like redirect every now and then.
That might be your control stick drifting then, because it's not supposed to do that.
Oh.
Okay, Alex, I noticed as soon as that hacking minigame loaded, the ship tilted to turn to the right. Your stick is absolutely drifting.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's your controller.
Yeah, it was tilted all the way to the left then. It doesn't seem to affect anything otherwise. Like, I'm not moving right now.
I assume it's the right stick.
Must be.
And it's the kind of thing where it's probably like very, very, very slight drift, but that's enough to knock out the lock.
The lock on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and catch up with Seren. God, Root B is so miserable. Fuck the idea of making a bad route because of the story. Here's my problem. I've played a lot of shmups, and this is an incredibly bad one by genre standards. It is also fucking bad to have a cutscene transition in and out of the hacking minigame, considering that you do it with such frequency, and because the cutscene is essential, the solution is to do it way less. Yeah, it's not great the way it's presented, but I don't know. I'm figuring it out. It's definitely a worse experience than Root A, where you can just slash at things.
All I really know how to say is that I didn't have a problem with it. And like again, I don't want that to like diminish the problems that you do have with it, because like I said, there's nothing more frustrating on this earth than when you're struggling through something and someone just says, just get better at it.
Well, it is fair. I tend to be bad at like arcadey, action, twitchy kind of games. So for me, it's generally a skill issue if I'm bad at a shmup.
2B. That's...
Now, I will criticize you for navigation, because you've tried so hard not to let me live down that look up there. And so you've kind of just earned that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Can I hack you? I don't get any music?
It's gonna be one of the hard ones, though. You hacked her before the music started.
Well...
The fight because remember, there's that little bit of dialogue before the fight officially starts?
Yeah.
Bunker to 2B and 9N. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2.
Alright.
What you see in front of you is your
Yeah, the
enemy.
music starts after the dialogue, but you
Okay.
aggroed her.
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now
There's the music.
before she kills you.
Mel, if you could keep an eye on chat while I do this. I know Seren's saying things, but I am in the middle of something right now. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just at the point where it's like, I don't want to like be the person that says like, you know, I don't want to fight with Seren because like if she didn't enjoy this, she didn't enjoy it. That's, I think that is, you know, that's natural, and I do not want to tell her otherwise. It's just
You also didn't have the same issues.
I enjoyed Route B personally. I didn't experience a lot of the things that like are criticized about it. I enjoyed about it. A lot of things, the problems that people had with it, I did not have those problems. I can't really say anything, and I don't want to only say, well, works fine for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like I said, I think it's a dick move when you just say works fine for me.
After her,
Right.
2B.
I'll say that the replaying the same story stuff isn't ideal, but it's also not so much of a deal breaker because I am going through it pretty quickly. That it?
I think Route B also really hinges on how much you want to do the side quests.
Yeah.
Because
Damn. She
a
got
lot, like
away.
I did a lot of the side quests in this game, and there are so many
Operator,
new
this is
side quests
9S.
in Route B.
Patch me
So
through to the
there was
commander.
comparatively little repetition on my end.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B,
Yeah?
let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Okay, if you want to do the Emil side quest now. Oh, I forgot about this one.
Wind or rain, thunder or snow, or even amidst the rising flames of war, they were always together. They never understood why, and yet they spent their lives nestled together, forever, forever and
I'm
ever.
not forever. I killed a lot of them.
Seren also says, I genuinely also think. Oh, God, more dialogue. Sorry.
Pascal, this is 9S.
Oh, you survived.
I have not
wonderful.
personally replayed
Yeah, we're
this
fine.
recently, so I don't
There's
remember
something we
repeating
want to
it.
ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
But yeah, so part of this whole machete order thing was kind of like intentionally trying to iron out problems like that. That's also like I decided to put a good chunk of replicant in between A and B of Automata because the repetition would be softened a bit that way. I decided to have A and B of replicant back to back because I think slamming right into Kaine's backstory after finishing Route A is like, it kind of makes it hit a little harder in my opinion. And I think the repetition is even more the point in replicant. And then like putting Route B of Automata in between B and C of replicant is because Route C of replicant is the worst repetition of this entire franchise.
Yeah, there's like a more obvious difference in Automata because I'm playing as a different character, but it's like it's just generally worse because you have to do hacking so much more.
There should be a flower in the corner.
This flower?
Yes. Oh fuck! Do you have to report to Pascal? The wiki only says report on A2, so you might have to go back to Pascal.
All right.
I did this side quest in Route A, so that was months ago.
How do I get out of here?
Turn to your right.
Oh, there it
There's
is.
the exit.
There's the exit. Okay. I genuinely also think that the repetition would be lesser if the game inserted something new after A but before B, which you more or less did by interrupting. Yeah.
So the very beginning of B is relatively new because you're not doing exactly the same things, and it feels very interesting, I think. But that's only like 20 minutes, so you're just gonna want to turn left to get to Pascal.
Pascal said that he removed the barrier. Not sure what that means.
Oh, there's a shortcut next to the castle to get back, but you fast traveled instead.
Yeah, okay. Please bring my child home, please. Okay, we have not done that in Spedquest yet.
If the anime was trying to pad its runtime like the game was, instead of trying to cut things down, they should have re-aired the first 6 episodes as episodes 7 to 12 with identical animation but new dubs. Everyone would have hated it, but it would have been authentic. It would have been Endless 8 version 2.
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
Alex, do you know what Endless 8 is?
I see.
No.
It is the boldest thing an anime series has ever done. I'll explain it after this dialogue.
People understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see. All right, thanks.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
So, Alex, there is the anime series, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, which was the incredibly popular anime series at the time. And there is a bit in the story where the characters get stuck in a time loop. How long in real life time would you say like the loops should visibly go on screen before the characters start to realize it?
One episode.
So it went on for 8 episodes, aired over the course of 2.5 months.
Oh my god.
And just to avoid anyone accusing them of like just like doing it to be lazy or save money or whatever, like each individual episode is clearly animated from scratch with no reused animation, even though it is telling the exact same events beat for beat.
Why?
8 fucking episodes.
What the hell?
It is the boldest thing an anime series has ever done.
I mean, I almost respect it. If it wasn't so dumb. Reminds me of the ending of Bravely Default, which I think what they end up doing at the very end of Bravely Default is fantastic, but the bullshit they put you through in order to get there is not.
Yeah, Endless 8 was franchise killing. Because in real life time, with episodes airing once a week, it took an entire summer.
God. Yeah, that's right. Once a week, that would be the case.
Just imagine, like, and here's the best part. In the source material, like, not the anime, the source material the anime is based off of, they showed the loop 3 times total. And in the second loop, the characters started figuring it out. So, like, even people who were familiar with the series but were just watching it like, how long is this gonna fucking go?
So, this is a situation where the audience knows before the characters do.
Yes.
Oh my god. That's even more infuriating. Alright, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. Entertain the people.
Okay. I should look up the end of reincarnation, maybe. So the thing about reincarnation is that like nothing's really hooked me into being interested in it because like Automata was just this game I played in isolation on a whim one day with like no preconception of the franchise. I had seen a plot summary of the original Nier, but like I had never played the original Nier at the time. So it's like this was just like a game I played one day. So it's like I've never cared about. I like the lore is interesting to me sometimes, but I've never cared about the lore. So that's why I've kind of like never cared about Reincarnation as a sequel. Because for like the part of Automata's story that I cared about was the contained story that ends in Automata. Like even if like okay, these characters are doing more things like after the end of Automata in Reincarnation, like I've never cared about what happens after. But I'll look it up at some point.
What'd I miss?
Talking about the mobile game.
Oh, cool. Hello, my android friend. I can't believe I have to say this, but it seems my son is locked. Again? He was doing so well. He even talked to that girl he liked, but yesterday he had some sort of relapse. I'm so ashamed to be in this position, but would you mind helping me one more time? Fine, whatever. You're gonna love this one. You shouldn't be proud of hiding from the world. Besides, I thought you had a girlfriend. Maybe. But I'll tell you if you get my lock open. This is so stupid.
That Yoko Taro has put out that has flopped following the release of Automata. That anime he worked on also sucked.
Kamirabi? It's my favorite.
Yeah, Kamirabi was terrible.
You're just a hater.
Damn it. Yeah, remember you've run up right against the clock on this one before.
Yeah. All right. So. Oh.
Just focus on getting through.
Come on. What am I doing? Stop. Okay. You win. Do you even know how much trouble you've caused for everyone, young man? Well, do you? Okay, kid, spill it. What's your deal? I've been trying, okay? I went out and talked to everyone I saw. I even talked to the girl I liked. It was fun. But then it got hard, because you can't just talk to people, you know? You have to read between the lines and stuff. So I kind of decided that staying inside was way easier. But I have a dream now. I'm going to be the best shut-in I could possibly be. Next time, I'm going to make a lock you won't be able to break in a bajillion quintillion years. Will you listen to my darling boy? He has a goal now. How wonderful. And it's all thanks to you. Don't mention it? Why do I have the feeling we're back to square one?
See, that boy finally wants to do something with his life.
He's gonna make something out of himself. Good on ya. Be the best shut-in it could possibly be.
Seren says, hey Alex, did you know about the Yoko Taro game that was Elite Beat Agents with a satanic teddy bear?
No, I've not known about this one. Please tell me more. Is it
also Voice of Cards? Oops, we didn't edit the audio recording, so the shipping game has in-booth conversations with voice actors accidentally between the lines.
I want a game that just includes booth voice recording, or that's kind of a part of it, even if it's staged.
Well, Sonic 2006 has one of those.
Really?
There is a line of voice acted dialogue in Sonic 2006 where you can hear the voice actor flub a line, and then he goes, "Hold on, let me do that again," and then he just says the line again.
Is that an accident? Or like trying to play it off as a joke? Okay. It's called Demon Score, and it was bad.
Demon Score.
Was this a DS game? I'm gonna read this because this is a quest.
It was a mobile game.
Yeah, I asked if we wanted a coin that's low value or one that's high value, and he said he wanted the worthless one. Seriously? Hey kid, I've got one coin that's worth a little and one that's worth a lot. Which one do you want? The little one. You sure about that? Yeah, because it looks cool. Thanks a lot. See, he's weird. Yeah, what a dummy. I'm a dummy. Thanks a lot. This little guy might have a bad mathematical processor, or maybe his logic circuits got crossed somehow. I should probably take a look inside. Maybe this machine just values things differently. Maybe things are just not down to like the monetary value, you know?
Yeah, but 9S doesn't respect machines.
Well, neither do I. I'm a dummy. Thanks a lot. See, he's weird. Do I need to hack you? Okay.
Oh, Seren, we've already talked about this headline extensively. Nier and Drakengard. The creator says Nier was inspired by 9/11.
Yes. Yeah, that's been a running theme.
No,
Whoa.
that's not the bit? Okay. Read the URL Oh, I see. The URL verbatim is Nier and Drakengard creator says Nier inspired 9/11.
What?
I see.
What could he possibly mean by that?
I don't think Yoko Taro said that. Yeah, missing some keywords. See, this machine is actually extremely smart because he was the most difficult hacking puzzle.
Yeah. It would help if I would lock onto the right thing.
Why do you keep like point blank hugging the one that is firing off the purple ones?
Because it's fun. Why does it take so long to kill it? Isn't it like 3 shots? Okay. There's no time limit on this, right?
No.
Okay, perfect.
This one follows you.
Fuck.
I'm begging you, please don't just sit and watch as purple bullets hit you.
Well, I'd shoot through them, right?
Yeah, so dodge them.
No.
No, okay, I guess I can't argue.
That's dumb. Why would you suggest something so dumb?
Also, they're ramping up in intensity as you destroy more, so if there's any that like you're particularly struggling with their pattern, you should take care of them early.
Looks like it sucks.
So the one on the left is the one that like is deliberately aiming towards you and not just firing randomly. Well, I mean, none of them are firing randomly; they all have a pattern, but.
Is this the final boss? What's going on here?
It might as well be the final boss of hacking.
Alright, maybe I don't want to understand this machine. This machine's stupid anyways. Damn it!
This is a deliberately very difficult hacking puzzle. Yeah, that one on the right is also deliberately aiming towards you.
Could I just fire in the right? There we go.
I was so afraid you were gonna get hit by one of those purple ones after getting the last hit in.
If your logic circuits are this advanced, why are you behaving like that? Well, I suppose there's no point pretending anymore. It's simple, really. If I pretend to prefer smaller denominations of coins, the people around me are so entertained, they keep giving them to me.
Hustle or scam?
In this fashion, I'm able to earn far more than I would if I asked for larger units of currency. There's an important lesson here. The more of a fool people take you for, the more you'll learn of their true nature. Oh, but keep this between us for now, all right? I need them to keep thinking that I'm slow. Here's a little hush money to smooth things over. Well, thank you.
Hustle or scam?
I'm not sure I even
Hustle.
know what it means to be smart anymore.
Reply unknown. Terms are too vague to formulate a reasoned response.
Don't I know it?
Okay, now for sure we can start the Emil quest.
All right. Can I use you to transport? I can. Sweet. Emil is in just the city ruins, right?
Near the tower. He's wandering around the city ruins, but the quest itself is near the tower. And if we can't start the quest yet, then I'm going to scream.
For when I lose on Friday, how are we so certain that I'm going to lose on Friday?
Alex is on a hell of a third place streak.
Yeah. I'm completely safe.
9S, why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Other way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
I never forget it.
Ooh, more games just got added to Archipelago.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact.
Yeah. No problems here.
Yeah.
Copy
Across
that.
the
I
gap.
also need to
Okay.
inform you that the commander offers her personal praise for your recent achievements. As a direct result, we are currently considering boosting production of your model.
Whoa.
Really? I'm happy to hear it. I couldn't have done it without your support, operator. You're always so cool under fire, not to mention beautiful and...
Flattery is unnecessary. Operator 210 out.
I really meant it,
Alright,
though.
go to the flower in the corner of the opposite corner from where you're heading. That's not opposite.
The complete opposite, then?
Yeah. Saran asks, are you able to play or emulate PS3 or 360 on stream?
I've never
I swear
done
to
it, but
fucking God, when does this quest start?
Where's the meal?
The wiki says after you fight A2. This fucking stupid wiki.
Wiki's wrong. I could give 360 a shot. I'm sure it's fine. If I can emulate Wii U easily enough, 360 should be fine. That's me just talking out of my ass. I'm not sure.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You need to talk to Emil out in the world. Damn it.
And where is he?
He's just wandering around somewhere.
Is this the parade?
That's the parade.
Fuck it.
I have never tried to emulate PS3 or 360. PS3 kind of works through if I like plug it into the Xbox One, and because that strips the HDCP. That's the dumbest thing I've ever gotten working. How I can strip the HDCP from PS3
with
by
an
running it
Xbox
through an
One.
Xbox One. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I have a splitter that should be able to strip HDCP.
I have bought so many splitters that are supposed to be able to strip HDCP, and I cannot get the PS3 to work with a single fucking one.
So, Saran, if you have any Vita games that I can play on a PS TV, I can stream that.
Because I have Sonic 06 on PS3, and the cowards at Sega and Microsoft won't make it backwards compatible.
True cowards. I cannot speak with angles.
Enemies around.
Oh. Why is this one moving so much? Who else is around? You?
You can see them on the mini map too. I should try to emulate 360 because it'd be so much easier to stream from an emulator than hooking up old ass consoles and stuff. I think there's some like on top of the concrete thing to your like above you there.
Above?
To your right, above and above you. I think there's some up there. Oh wait,
There's
hold
one
on.
down here.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm mainly looking at the black spots on the mini map. But they actually might be under the thing now that I'm looking at it.
Under it? There's a bunch on top.
Oh yeah, they're just doing both. Okay. Sren says it's also on Steam. It's so over for you too. Don't forget your pod's big laser.
I could just do this.
I want to give it to Xander because it would make him too miserable. We also have our pact for Xander too. You two have a higher bar to clear for suffering.
What's the Xander game? Is it the literature game?
Yeah. I think it was the Dreamcast. No, not the Genesis version of Frankenstein. One that randomly turns into a fighting game. He doesn't watch these streams.
Okay, so we can talk about Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. You just say that out loud.
Yeah. The one we just did for book club. Sega CD. Okay.
I think Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is a movie.
I mean, it is that the movie is an adaptation of the book by Mary Shelley.
Yes, but specifically the title
Okay.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein might be a tie-in with the movie.
Okay,
with
yes,
Robert
the
De Niro as a
book-
creature.
The technical name of the book is The Modern Prometheus: Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. There's still one more guy you can see on the mini map. The black
Yeah,
spot.
exactly.
Black diamond.
So much cleanup work that has to be done before I can even speak with my boy Angles.
That's philosophy, baby.
Level 39. Okay. Hello, androids. I have nothing to do. Tell me a story. What? There isn't much we can tell you. Most of our data is classified. Story of the past would be fine. Tell me about how the city used to be. Well, I suppose we can try. The city was once home to a great number of humans. Numbers beyond counting? Something like that. Don't you remember driving them out of here? Humans were already gone at the time of my manufacture. All I know is ruin and androids. Regardless, don't expect us to forgive you for the sins of your people. Machine life forms do not comprehend the concept of sin. Well, they're learning it. Let's go, 2B. Sounds good. Not much of a quest.
Yeah, just every now and then you gotta just walk away after talking to him. See if you can find Emil on the map, because apparently you have to talk to him in the field. Like, open the map on the pause screen. Because he should be marked.
Ah, there he is.
Okay.
What's City Ruin Center? All right, over here.
I hope he doesn't move when you fast travel.
Well, we're gonna find out. I'm working very hard. Once we find a meal, I'll have a great time, Saran.
It was such a mistake for me to do this quest in Route A on my playthrough because I couldn't even go, like, if I wanted to, like, keep playing right now so I could give you more accurate information, I couldn't even do that quest because it's already done.
That's fine. We have the wiki. The wiki's never let us
The
down.
wikis never let us down. No, he's still there. Okay.
I don't know why my marker's different.
I think the marker doesn't follow him because remember he's moving.
Okay. Well, could he stop?
Well, that's what we're here to do.
I feel like I'm going the wrong. No, this is good. This is good.
You could
There
really
he
use
is.
some yellow paint
There he
driving
is.
around.
It's him.
Proposal. Use Hellfire to force him to stop.
Will do. Oh.
So this is actually like a goofy arrangement of his theme from Replicant.
Why can't I speak to him?
There's dudes around.
Why is Emil's song not a channel points reward? Because I'm a dummy and I forgot to add them.
Hostels.
Hostels, where are the hostels?
I don't know. Just see if you can talk to Emil.
I was told to take care of hostels. Emil, talk to me.
Well, now that you've aggroed those guys.
Why is everything my fault?
That's just how we do it around here.
Yeah, I can tell.
Can you lock onto Emil?
Do do do. Kind of.
Hold on. He's just in a really weird collision spot. Just
Hey, I remember
There
you
we
from
go.
the other day. Sorry, I got startled and ran away, or rolled away, I guess.
yeah, Alex is like the U.S. military. Wait, I thought they were hostiles. Well, they are now.
Anyway, my name's Emil, and this is my shop. Want to buy something? I've got the best prices anywhere. I don't want to buy anything. I want to talk. I want to catch up. I want to find out what my best friend's up to. Why are you still alive? Hijack boost. Strengthen remotely controlled enemies. Ah, that's not on a hacking thing. Zap a hacked foe to emit a 15-meter blast and stun them for 3.5 seconds.
Okay, so the flower, a quest marker should appear over the flower on the map after you talk to him. And if it doesn't, I give up. I don't know what to do.
None of this seems worth bothering with. I look forward to serving you again. What was that? You want to know where I live? I don't think I asked about that. Well, I live deep, deep underground. Picture something deep, then go deeper. Feel free to visit me anytime you want.
Welcome!
Welcome.
Okay, now check the map to see if a quest marker appeared over in the mall. I think it
desert.
did. To the right a little. Left. It's that big block.
This right
there.
here?
I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is gonna be near the tower. Can I just
I think
run
it's
over
fastest
there?
just to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fast just to walk.
It's a good Emil's theme. How many Yokai Watch games do you think were released between 2013 and 2020?
Does Final Fantasy 14 count?
What? What does that mean? Mel, you have to explain that immediately. How is there a Yokai Watch game within Final Fantasy 14? How did Level 5 and Square Enix come to like even develop that? No, not crossovers. There was a crossover?
Yeah, there was a Yokai Watch event in 14, and then it reran because the Yokai Watch guy told Yoshi P that he never actually finished the quest.
Perfect.
That's a strange flower.
Analysis. It is a plant known as a lunar tear.
A lunar tear.
Hey, you know what lunar tears are.
Huh? When did you get here?
What is happening right now?
Called a lunar tear. Seeing that dredges up all kinds of memories. Some of them are a bit strange, honestly. Like the one where I'm being attacked by a giant boar over and over again. Or another where I keep trying out new parts every time my body is damaged.
Sounds rough.
Something
machine's kind
about
of
this
ruining the movie here.
flower fills me with an emotion I don't really understand. It's like something's pushing down on my chest really hard.
Is Emil a robot?
Do you mind if I ask you a favor? If you find lunar tears growing anywhere else,
Maybe we'll learn
would you
more
let me
about him
know?
if we do this
I
quest.
want to try and figure out what this feeling is all about. What do you say?
You remember the significance of the lunar
thanks.
tear, right?
If you find another lunar tear, just let me know on this frequency. all
Yeah, it's the main character in Dragon Guard 3 has a lunar tear for an eye.
Also, Operator 60 wanted like a picture of one.
Yeah, I know Emil's a weapon that he kills things and he's got like a skeleton body. He didn't realize he was a robot. But Yokai Watch games, I believe
the lunar tears are on the map, by the way. Like they have quest markers.
I think the first game only had one release, and then the two sequels both had two versions. So there's 5 games. What was that, Mel?
I think the lunar tears are on the map now. There's one like there's one in the flooded city, one in the amusement park, one in the desert, one in the forest.
Yeah, there's one here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, where is this at?
What's my guess? Too many.
Park Attraction Square.
My guess is more than the number of years you listed. So I'm gonna go with 8.
Park Attraction Square.
Yeah, Seren is just polling the chat right now for if there's any guesses on how many Yokai Watch games are in that period.
11? No way.
Odacat is the closest, but is still dramatically off.
20? No. How? I mean, okay, so I'm guessing there's got to be plenty of mobile games in that list then, right?
This is a lunar tear, right? We'd better let Emil know.
Hey there, guys. What's up?
We found a lunar tear. It's located at...
Stay right there.
How many were alternate versions of
Okay.
the same game?
I hope he doesn't expect me to just stand here all day.
Sorry to keep you.
Because I know there's like a Yokai Watch 3. One was like a Flesh edition, Flesh version. The one was a Bones version.
It's all pretty fuzzy, but I seem to have a memory of caring for this
We're also
flower
getting
a
key
long time
Emil
ago.
dialogue.
But the sand kept expanding, and the flowers gradually wilted. Now that I think about it, that was around the same time I stopped seeing people.
You mean humans?
Thanks a bunch for finding this. Really. Oh, and let me know if you find any more, okay? I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
Okay, there are also
Neil, could
flowers
you-
in the flooded city, the desert, and the forest.
So
Flooded
Emil,
city, we need to advance the main story a bit, but I think it's literally the next thing on the main story.
we can do that. Where's the other one?
Forest and desert. The desert one is going to be a pain, but thankfully we already went through the underground caverns, so you know what to expect.
I know what to expect, not how to get through it.
Yeah. Desert camp.
Whoops. Yokai Watch Busters? Yokai Watch Dance, Just Dance, special version? How many of these are potential punishment? What if they're all good? What if that's
Funny
the
joke.
secret?
Very funny joke.
What did we say? Camp?
Yeah, desert camp.
They all have some level of quality. I praise. There's a strategy game? Is that a 3DS game?
I'm not going to tell you that you should play any of them, but none of them are punishment games, so they're mediocre. Okay, do you want me to just read what the wiki says for the strategy guide? Other direction, that's back to the city.
Yes.
Okay, keep to your right as you enter until the path opens to go down into some caves. That's your left, Alex.
Yeah, but this is that where I went for the caves? Down this part right
That's
here?
one entrance to the caves, yes. I think you've already passed the one on the right.
This way.
Yeah, you see on the mini-map where it kind of branches out?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Walk down until you reach the heart of the caves, and when the camera angle changes and moves to the top of you, keep the bottom left direction and follow the caves in a large U-turn until you come out in a new area. You're climbing back out.
Yeah. What am I not getting?
You want to go down into the caves.
There we go.
Okay, and once the camera shifts above you, keep to the bottom left and go around in a large U-turn until you come out into a new area.
Bottom left.
So just hug the bottom
Loud
left
and
wall
clear.
and go on a big U-turn.
Then you go. Wait.
No, it's just a chest.
1,000 G.
Okay, take some steps ahead and then turn back around and climb the rocks on your right.
Okay.
Keep going. Wait, okay, you want to climb these rocks on the right here, I think.
Is that possible?
Hold on. Keep going, drop down an edge on the soft sand, and keep watching and walking. Okay, just go up this way. Just go up this way.
Okay.
The way you're going right now. Just don't jump off any ledges without me looking at it.
Yeah. How's this ledge?
I think this is good. Because you see the big red circle on the mini map. That's where we're trying to get. But
Oh
don't,
shit!
don't.
Shit!
Maybe you're here. Maybe we got lucky.
I'm not sure about that.
I don't think we got lucky.
But we're up all night to get lucky.
Yeah, we want to be on the other side of that ledge.
Damn it. Okay. Is this the right way back?
We need to get back into the caves.
Six separate manga adaptations of Yokai Watch between 2012 and 2017.
Yeah, Alex, you want me to just send you a video?
Sure.
Yeah. This is from the desert camp fast travel point. So I'll keep along with the video. So yeah, just jump down. Follow that same path you did last time. So hug the bottom left and make the big U-turn.
Feels kind of like a different path. Is this correct? Going back the wrong way. Yeah, this is where I was. Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, go that way.
You think they'll ever try and revive Yokai Watch?
Okay, go to the back end of this little room here. Climb up to your left. Drop down this next ledge. Okay, so be very careful when you get to this next area. Don't fall again.
Yep.
So, do you see that ledge on the other side where there's a pickup?
Yes.
Like a little item. You need to get there.
Easy peasy.
Okay, so now you're ahead of the video. Hold on. Okay, so now look to your left. Do you see a little less to your left, more to your right now? Little more to your right. Do you see that ledge over on the right? You need to jump over to that ledge.
Where I'm looking at directly, right here?
Yes. Yes, you need to get onto the other side of that.
Okay.
There
Just
you
barely.
go. Okay, now hold on. Let me just double check. Okay, now you can drop down.
Drop down to stop.
Yep.
Mysterious lithograph. State of the old world. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
And
I guess you can give that to Pascal.
Yep.
It's a lunar tear. I'd better tell Emil.
Hey there! What's going on?
I found one of those flowers you were looking for. It's over at...
Don't move an inch! I'm coming!
Don't move? I'm actually kind of busy.
Sorry to keep you.
Damn, you're fast.
That's it. I remember now. Back when the aliens first invaded, I fought as hard as I could to save Earth.
You did?
I think I had something I wanted to protect. Something really precious to me. But I don't know what it was. Thank you for finding this. You'll let me know if you find any more, right? I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
So what I have not told you is that I can't remember if this was a short story in the art book or if this was an audio CD, but between the release of the original Nier and Automata, there was a short story that was just Emil fights some aliens. Turns out, what people did not realize at the time is that it was 100% canon.
What?
Not only 100% canon, but direct setup for the sequel.
Well, do they ever explain why Emil has issues fighting off the aliens when he's a portable nuke?
Who knows? We've still got half this quest to go. 2 more flowers.
He can just set off a nuke anytime he wants.
Presumably, so can the aliens. They are aliens.
Why would you presume that about aliens?
All right, go to the center the forest center, I think.
Forest center? Forest zone center?
Yeah, forest zone center. Yeah, you can see the pulsing red zone on the map.
Yep. Is this the flooded region?
No, this is the forest. The flooded city is like the next part of the main quest. It is like, then one of we're almost at the point in the main story where side quests get cut off, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Where you fight Godzilla.
Look at these hogs.
Kind of wild that you just fight Godzilla in this game.
Why did I forget that we fought Godzilla in this game?
Did you forget that we fight Godzilla in this game?
Yeah.
Soren says my 30 to 50 feral hogs.
Hi, Windsweep. Please no bullying Windsweep in chat. He doesn't deserve it.
The guide says go down the river until and follow it. You find the river and follow it down and turn a right to go into a cave before the big waterfall.
Before the big waterfall.
Yeah. So just follow the river downwards and turn right into a cave right before the big waterfall. Hold on, walk right up to the waterfall.
How's it going? It's going well. It's going really good. Yeah, I guess there's plenty more for the waterfall proper.
Yeah, okay. Now turn right and find the cave. I assume it's in the direction of the flower.
Oh yeah, I could use the minimap, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Maybe it's over here. Any more things for Pedro Pascal? No, it's a Dragoon Lance from Final Fantasy.
It's a lunar tier. I'd better tell Emil.
Hey there, what's up?
I found a lunar...
I'm on my way. Sorry to keep you.
As speedy as always, I see.
Hi, Suki.
Oh, that's right.
What happened here, Emil?
I was fighting the aliens. It wasn't going well, so I decided to create multiple versions of myself to help with the fight. But the aliens just kept coming. I lost so many friends that day. It was a long time ago, but still.
Say, Emil, how old are you anyway?
I'm not sure. I didn't need that memory to fight. Thank you for finding this. You'll let me know if you find any more, right? I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
Why aren't you still fighting? Did you give up? Why would you give up?
Okay, the final flower is in the flooded city. You need to advance the main story just the smallest bit to do that.
Oh yeah, and check it out. It's Moose from Canada. Does Nier take place in Canada? Is that the big reveal at the end?
I don't think I know where it takes place.
When do we get to the part where they chant "Become as gods"?
That is after the side quest cutoff.
Got it. It takes place at a non-specific location with 30 to 50 hogs and moose. Wonder why those are the two animals that they decided needed to be in the game.
Because we only had resistance camp. We only had the budget to make models for those two.
Or they're an invasive moose species from Canada. The two sports teams in this city are based off of either the hogs or the moose.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Speak to an enemy. An enemy. God damn it.
Let me go find an enemy real quick.
Oh,
I'm literally that scene from Finding
Nemo.
Nemo.
Impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The Resistance is assisting with them, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard.
Seriously?
Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier, and with all the machine activity lately, we need to stay on our toes. Of course, if you're already
reference to toes.
I don't mind if that takes priority. Anyway, thanks in advance.
I like the idea that they're an invasive moose species.
I wonder if you can fast travel to the flooded city now. Like, does it let you fast travel because you were already there?
Yes.
Flooded city.
Everything evolves into a crab over a long enough span of time. It is the ideal.
Carcinogenization. Carcinogena. I don't remember the word. Carcino something.
I am literally cancer. We're going out for my sign, so one day I will return to crab.
All will become crab.
Mm-hmm. Let me hack this. Full recovery. Whoa. Ready to get some 2A lore? Thematic Mantis is crab as well?
Must we read all
Nice.
these books, brother?
Knowledge expands horizons and enriches existence.
But can't we just transfer all this data over instantly?
Into your head, perhaps, but not to your heart.
I guess. Hey, so...
Yes?
My name? Eve? This book says it's a woman's name. Shouldn't we be called Cain and Abel or something instead?
Humans wouldn't change names so easily. Besides, you should be proud of the name Eve.
Huh. Well, if that's what you think, then I'm fine with it.
Glad to hear it. Is there something else?
After we're done reading, can we go out and play? I'm sure it'll be tons of fun.
All right, but only after we're finished.
You mean it? Then I'm gonna try extra hard to finish this. Extra hard.
You're reading the Bible. It's going to take you forever.
Are games that aren't out yet eligible as punishment games? I'm gonna say yes, but the due date for the punishment is 1 month after the game's release, not after it was assigned.
How do we know that it's going to be good punishment game material if it's not even out yet?
There's another
Hatch Tales punishment meta.
God.
Right?
This machine type purposely seeks out androids in order to enact revenge.
But then you have to at some point acquire Hatch Tails.
Yeah, you fought a couple of these golden enemies before.
Is it golden? It's also on fire.
Yeah, it is both of those things. Suki, what are you doing? Suki, you're not gonna be allowed on the desk and keep causing trouble like this.
Are you dead yet? Do we need to hack you still?
The other one is still alive.
Oh. But you're not on fire.
It's still gold.
Anyone playing Nier ripoff Stellar Blade?
I have the demo downloaded. I'm sure it'll be acceptable. I have noticed not one person online seems concerned with the gameplay.
Yeah, everyone's being very normal about that game.
Mm-hmm. Like, if it's a fun enough action game, I don't know, maybe I'll play it.
That's
No
the
one's
game with
talking
the
about that,
ladder.
though.
Yes, Wind, it's the game with the ladder. Are you done yet? Alright, glory to mankind, motherfucker.
Machines wanting to avenge their families? That's absurd.
Data shows that humans often engaged in similar activities throughout mankind's history. Such attempts at revenge were often seen as justified.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
Oh yeah, this is a different conversation now, by the way.
And we're just moving on to a different topic altogether.
Mm-hmm. Be careful not to trigger the main story.
Yeah, I'm getting close to it, am I?
Yeah, I believe the flower is at the end of the
Is that
dock.
what we need to protect?
You can see, I mean, you can see the range on the mini map.
I actually... Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think you have to talk to an NPC to trigger the story, though. So, we should be fine.
Show me the
Take 'em
flower.
out already so I can be home in time for dinner and a bath.
Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but
There.
come on,
There it is.
2B. It still feels good. I should...
Sorry to keep...
I didn't even contact you yet. Emile, are you okay?
I just remembered.
Hmm?
Thank you again. You've helped me remember an important place.
Oh?
A place very special to him. In thanks, I'll tell you how to visit it. Please take this key.
Elevator key.
What's it for?
It'll let you access the elevator in the shopping mall. You should head there whenever you have the time. I'm sorry. I need to stay here for a while. You go on ahead.
Okay, I think killing these guys starts the next story quest, by the way, so just ignore them.
Yep.
So, shopping mall.
Who is the him? Is it Nier? When do I get the Grimoire Vice pod?
I mean, you need to go into one of the DLC areas to do that.
Hmm.
I think it's the one in the Forest Kingdom. But I thought that about the desert, so... Subscribe to Apple Podcasts for the Grimoire Vice pod.
Mel, you want to start a podcast called the Grimoire Vice Pod?
Sure. I have like gotten the terrible idea in my head that I just want to start a podcast that's just ripping off Versus Wolves because that's such a fun idea for a podcast.
Versus Wolves?
Yeah, it's the podcast that Wooly and Super Eye Patch Wolf just started.
Oh.
Where it's just each of them like it's just them. It's kind of like punishment assignments, but like not. Where it's like instead they're actually like forcing the things they genuinely like on each other. Opposite direction.
Yeah.
Across the chasm.
Hopefully we end up doing that game club where it's just we assign things we want the other person to play.
We could just start that and just like take over connectivity.
True.
But so the fun thing about Versus Wolves is that it almost turned into basically just punishment games. Because so the very first recommendations they gave each other was Super Eye Patch Wolf gave Wooly Fear and Hunger, an indie game that is like intentionally extremely difficult and punishing, but like in the way of like it's supposed to be rewarding. It basically Dark Souls on steroids.
Yeah,
steroids. And Wooly assigned Super Eye Patch Wolf to go to a fighting game local. So on the next podcast, Wooly described how he actually finished Fear and Hunger. He got 2 credits, which astounded Eye Patch Wolf. And Eye Patch Wolf revealed that he found his local fighting game scene, which was actually not local because Dublin has no local scene, so he had to travel 2 hours for it. I'm going to continue this afterwards.
Okay.
Because
we're at the thing. We've arrived. Look at all these lunar tears.
Look at all the lunar tears.
Well, I said it first, idiot.
Thank you for coming.
Emil, what is this place?
It's the place from my memories that I worked so hard to protect. Or, to be exact, the place protected by the person I used to be.
Oh no.
Sorry. I don't get it.
We're getting replicant music.
This is why I steered you far away from this quest on Route A.
I was created to be a weapon. A weapon that could adapt to any environment, and one capable of total destruction.
You're a weapon?
When the war against the aliens started, I decided to strengthen that weapon by creating copies of myself.
Interesting.
So, in truth, I'm only one of a countless number of Emils. We, I guess, worked with each other to keep our defensive lines intact. But the more of ourselves we created, the more our original memories began to fade.
Oh no.
The original Emil liked this place a lot. He spent a lot of time here with people he loved. They were tough times, sad times, but the memories of that journey were his greatest treasure. And I have a few traces of those memories in my own mind.
Where's the original Emil now?
I don't know. There were so many of us that after a while, we just...
Oh.
And there's still something that all of us Emils need to settle. Ah, right. I should probably repay you for all of your help. Please take this.
We got a lunar tear.
It's said that a lunar tear can make any wish come true.
Thank you.
Oh, no. I'm the one who should be thanking you. You've helped me find some of my precious memories. Now I'll be able to keep pushing forward, even if I'm alone.
Okay.
Do you know where this is?
Is this Kane's place?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a little drawing on the right side that is a lot easier to see when you have full control of the camera.
On the right side?
Yeah, inside on the right.
Oh, right here. How do I zoom in? Looks like a smiling dude.
I'm not 100% sure what it is. I just figured I'd point it out.
Okay, I was like, I'm trying to piece it together with what I know about Nier, and it's nothing's registering.
But yeah, I had to direct you away from this en route A.
I was
because
never
it is
going to
obviously
find all of those.
Fair, but it's also an
an
extremely direct follow-up
Yes.
to Replicant.
For sure. Is there anything else with the Emil quest-wise?
Not right now.
Ah, okay. Okay, good. So there's more eventually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I'm gonna call it here.
Okay. But so Super Eye Patch Wolf traveled like 2 hours and spent like a couple $100 on a hotel for like to find the most local fighting game tournament that he could, and he trained up for it for like the full month to like be ready. And so he gets there.
Which game in particular was this?
Tekken.
Okay.
Tekken 8. And so he gets there and he reads the start time wrong and sleeps through the entire tournament.
No! That's fucked up.
So then, when it was time to give the recommendations for the next month, Wooly ran into what they are calling the combo breaker, which is when you recommend something that the other person has already like played or seen or done or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Wooly got combo breakered twice in a row. So just like earlier in the podcast, they were talking about how something terrible would happen if there was 3 combo breakers in a row. And they did not elaborate and still have not elaborated. They just talked up how absolutely horrifying it would be as a punishment. So at this point, Wooly just starts panicking. And he starts talking up Eye Patch Wolf's failure to complete his assignment to go to the fighting game tournament.
Yeah.
Alex, are you familiar with Omicron the Nomad Soul?
No.
Omicron the Nomad Soul was a game that the Super Best Friends Let's Played. The Super Best Friends being Wooly along with his friends Pat, Matt, and Liam. And this game destroyed them. Omicron the Nomad Soul is the worst game in the library of David Cage. Which you know is saying something.
This is not a Cage game that I've ever heard of, and I've heard of. I figured I've heard of all of them. There's
a reason for that, because David Cage has defenders. They don't defend Omicron. So Wooly assigned Omicron to Eye Patch Wolf. And Eye Patch Wolf like screamed in reaction to this. Like, remember when you assigned me League of Legends and I said you have set a dangerous precedent?
Yes.
That is effectively what Eye Patch Wolf did there. So this is immediately after Eye Patch Wolf recommends Earthbound, a game that both of them are under the impression is a good video game. So like,
okay, I'm looking at their episode right now. That was pretty recent, the Earthbound and Omicron one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So a month passes. Eye Patch Wolf like streams Omicron as he's playing it. And then he says, and like at one point at the end of a stream, he says to the people in chat, me and Wooly's friendship has been affected by this. Like I this podcast has a time limit. Because this sets such a dangerous precedent. How do you continue the show after this? It just becomes an arms race of who can do the worst the worst harm to each other. So the next episode of the podcast rolls around. They talk about Earthbound for a bit. And then Eye Patch Wolf starts sharing his story of playing Omicron.
Uh-huh.
and he says up front, "Now, Wooly, what you did to me to assign this game was an act of hate. So I wanted to utilize the only thing that can defeat hate, love. I went in and I was going to find something to love about this game, and that lasted about 20 minutes." He goes on to describe Omicron as the worst game on the resume of the worst game developer, and how this game broke him. He shows clips on the podcast of this game ruining him and causing him to scream in pain. And then he reveals he finished the game.
Oh.
He played it to completion.
Yeah.
And then
that's not required of them, right?
No. And Wooly then gets scared because he never intended it to go this far.
Yeah.
And then iPatchWolf says, "Now, Wooly, just to kind of like do my own little research, I pulled up the old Best Friends Let's Play, and I noticed that for the vast majority of that Let's Play, your hands are not on the controller. So if you were to say to someone that you have played Omicron the Nomad Soul, that would be a lie." And Wooly starts panicking. He starts saying, "No, that's not how the recommendations work." And iPatchWolf says, "Wooly, if we put this to a vote to the fans onto whether this should count, you know how that's gonna go." And Wooly just starts hyperventilating. And iPatchWolf says, "Wooly, your next assignment is to watch season 1 of Vinland Saga. But I want you to know that was not a bluff. That was you waking up in the middle of the night with me standing over you, whispering to you, 'I can get you anytime.'" And so that effectively saved the podcast from becoming an arms race of who can force the other to do the worst thing.
Yeah.
And now it's just a podcast of the two of them recommending things they like to each other.
Yeah, well, with like the fear of the red button always there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Another way that iPatchWolf described it is to say, "This was me loading the gun, showing it to you, and putting it down."
Someone needs to introduce them to Lifeline.
Oh my. I think Wooly is aware of Lifeline. At least I have a clip of Wooly learning that Lifeline exists.
That's something he could always wield.
But yeah, Versus Wolves is such a good podcast. I just want to do that podcast. I just want to rip it off.
Yeah, I just looked it up and I'm subscribed. I'll listen to it later. Okay. So for the rest of this week, are we doing Thursday, or are we gonna have that one blank so we can jump into what is
I don't want
not
to do
Mario
back-to-back
Party
streams,
monthly.
But I am very behind on Paper Mario, so I probably should play it. I'm not promising that I will because I don't really feel up to it, but I should. So that's where I'm at right now.
But Mario Party Monthly is already planned, so that'll be there for Friday.
Mario Party Monthly is happening, 100% for sure. Saran, I'm so scared.
The Wii U still has
that
hundreds of
we are not even close to.
What's
finishing
after
this by the end
Paper
of
Mario?
Metroid Prime 2, a game that I actually like and respect and don't want to be rating Wii U games through.
It's a tough one too, and you're gonna have to actually be paying attention.
Yeah, and then Star Fox Assault we can probably do, but that's really short.
Yep.
And then Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, which I'm trying to get Joe to stream. I know Joe does not want to stream anymore. I know he doesn't feel up to it, but I really want him to stream that one. So
It would be nice, but it would be a long stream series because it's longer than Fire Emblem 7, and that one took a while.
Mm-hmm. So that's like Fire Emblem is a game. I feel like the WiiWare ranking through Fire Emblem worked really well because that's just kind of a game that lends itself a lot more easily to just kind of vamping back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Paper Mario doesn't. We're doing that with Paper Mario because I don't like it because that game has so much more dialogue that we have to stop and start for if I was like giving the game my full attention. But Fire Emblem, like all like the dialogue is like you really don't have dialogue in the middle of the mission.
Right.
So
It's only at the like end of a chapter or the beginning of a chapter.
yeah. So that lends itself well to still respecting the game while also talking about other things.
Yep.
I think, but I also really want to try to get Joe to stream that because that's what I've been looking forward to.
We might be able to get him to at least stream like the beginning of it, at the very least, not the entire thing. But yeah, we're calling it here. Y'all have a good April Fools. It was nice to run into a meal, but now I will go and make myself a meal. Yet it was fun. Going to make myself dinner.
I hope the April Fool's joke is the reveal that you don't really think that was a good part.
It's not good, but it's a way to wrap things up. God damn it.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.